a fuck if you guys think Arcane is killing it. You know why? Because I woke up today and wrote my own shit. I know. That shit is amazing, isn't it? Putting your own pen to the page and inking it, that look on your face as you come up with the phrase and think of it like, oh my God, I can't believe my brain just did this shit. I know, Arcane, that feeling is amazing, isn't it? See, there's a major difference when someone gives you a basic reference, then you take it and use it in your own way to recreate the sentence. Then when you blatantly take someone else's shit, spit it in the same shape it was given. I mean, you didn't even rephrase it a little bit, the same style, same cadence. I heard it before. The way Arcane just admit this shit, Caustic spit it the same way you spit it. You didn't even change the way he delivered it. Then this fucking fraud went on Facebook and told his fans it was straight up coincidence. 2 hours later, he's on the phone with Caustic like, how could you make the England trip and not tell me the same day you did this shit? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, against Cheddar, his bars were crazy sophisticated and intricate. But that's not thanks to your penmanship. That's thanks to Caustic because he wrote like 80% of it. I'm sorry, but your fucking friendship, I'm going to have to put an end to it. You guys had a perfect situation. You were like friends with benefits. And I'm the one that's ending them. So I'm sorry, Caustic. After this, you and Kane will never be able to be friends again. Hey, yo, before this battle, one of Arcane's faggot-ass fans walked up to me and told me, Diz, I hate you. And I was like, why? He's like, Arcane is gonna scrape you. And I was like, how? Name one line you can relate to. And he was like, what? That square cheese craft singles on his own? That line was great, dude. And I was like, for sure, homie. I'll tell Caustic you said thank you. He said, I'll shoot at his lower back and have both of his discs spinning around like I was getting down with the DJ. When we bust Hourmatic, it's like rush hour traffic. You'll see his brains just sitting around on the freeway. I'll roll up to the house, to his door, and kick it down in the G-way. Seen him sitting down, seen his clown fishing around, shopping for lyrics for schemes off of eBay. That's when I let the heat spray. When the pistol's out, you will get around quicker than he say, she say. Bro, please, appear before the king as a spineless rat. This is judgment day for every single fucking line you jack. For acting like you were that guy, but I'm not surprised from that, because even in wrestling, Kane used to hide behind a mask. Whoa. This guy is a con artist. He's a lying beaver. Caustic breaks down compounds and composition firm like a science teacher. He takes orders from him over the phone like some type of leader. Behind the scenes, he's the one that writes your speeches. This is like an episode of Oz. A lot of dick sucking going on behind your bars, you Tobias Beecher. Not a man, you a hologram, you are not for real. All the Caustic bars you jammed, yeah, they had a Caustic feel. You must be a welder, Arc. That gotta be your job for real. That's why they call an arc welder, because you hide behind a mask, and the only reason you got spark is because of the bars you steal. Go. Hey, yo. That was the biggest garbage ever. Oh, but you said I was a disaster since day one. See, that was my fucking point. Now we gonna think everything you've ever done is fake, son, because that line was really great, son, but now how the fuck do we know where it actually came from? Hey, you should go hang out with Drake instead of me. You guys together would ball out. I mean, y'all some bosses in the club. Y'all can see each other floss out, but Drake, it'd be hard for you to compete with a boss like Arcane, because you know as soon as he steps up in his spot, he gonna buy all the bars out. Anyways, I can spit metaphors like that all day and make the crowd go wild. But excuse me if I don't like being a faggot and I prefer to keep my own style. Yeah, but the man over here wouldn't know nothing about his own style. You know how I know how? Look at his flow then and look at his flow now. And it's obvious. It's obvious. I'll never let you hold the dot chain. You will catch a Mirko Crow cop leg chop to your jaw. Kane defeating me gonna be harder than trying to box Bane with both your arms sprained. The scene is overstocked with a lot of your phony local spot lames rapping about your 40 Glock. So I show up and let the bolt action 30-out bang, sending bullets the size of Coke bottles to crosshairs across your whole lane. Then I reload it back with both of my arms crossed, shooting over my own shoulders. I got RoboCop. That 4.4 revolver would chip the side of your skull and cut the corners off. Like I sent it through a Photoshop frame. Watching his body drop Bop was like being in the audio shop because you looked on the walls and saw his organs all hang. I will drag his body up and down the hill like I'm part of a motocross gang, dangling him from the side of the motor while he's tied to a rope by his ankles till he's lacerated and all maimed. I will drag him till I expose his top and open his raw brain. If you would have seen his autopsy from long range, you would have been like the Ninja Turtles and swore to God that you saw Crane. You ain't from Scarborough, you're from Victoria Park, Kane. Just know your position and know your part, Kane. Stop saying you got animals with the 40s on deck with you when that's not who we know as Arcane. Go to war with me and you get torn apart. I'll leave you with a broken heart so you have to replace the issue with motor parts like Tony Stark's. Kane, keep it going in 4 minutes like he did, give me the same. Arcane, even if you open up a fucking arcade, you can open a box and insert another token. This is where the game's over, I'm not playing. See, most of y'all never bothered to look up the definition of arcane. It means hidden secret. So from day one, I knew there was something he's not saying, but you know that all changed when I found out the amount of bars that this fraud claims. So in the long run, you know that he never chose a smart name because judging by all the shit he rocked, you clearly don't know who you are, Kane.